an Alpha Black Lotus illustrated by Christopher Rush.
All right, Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
The trading card game that started it all.
It did start it all.
I know originally the creator of the game wanted to make a board game, but Wizards of the Coast was the company making them.
Right.
Thought it was going to be too expensive, and they figured that if he could come up with an idea to make a card game that could be playable at conventions, that it would be a good idea.
Right.
Lo and behold, 1993, Magic came out. Now
Correct.
we have a slew of games, you know, Magic probably being the most popular, then Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I might have played Magic once or twice, but not very much. But I definitely know about the Black Lotus. It's very iconic. It was one of those cards that was so low printed and it was so powerful that for several years this was just a staple of the deck until eventually Wizards of the Coast ended up banning the card in
They
competitive
did,
play.
and they're not reprinting them anymore. It's on the no print list, so.
So how did you get this card?
So I started playing Magic when it first came out. Was never lucky enough to get a Black Lotus. It's super rare, but I was able to buy one later, and I've saved it all these years. I've had this one since probably 1996.
I imagine you're asking a lot for it. Are you looking to sell it?
I am looking to sell it, and I think I'm asking a fair price at $85,000.
I'm interested in it, but I have read about these cards being faked, where they take like
Quite a bit.
more modern version printed up from overseas, and
They
then
do
they kind of
international sets and things like that, and they do what's called a reback. This is not a reback. That's why I had it graded.
I still would like to have someone come over and take a look at it. Matt, my guy from CGC, is actually here in the crowd right now.
I'm totally fine with that.
Okay, so yeah, let me text him, and he'll get over here in a few minutes. All right, I bet he's gonna flip his lid when he reads that text.
You do not see these every day. These are pretty rare.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
I got your text. You got something fun?
I do. This gentleman here brought in the Holy Grail of Magic, Black
Really?
Lotus.
That's a beautiful card right there. I mean, you can't get better than that with Magic the Gathering. For the limited edition Alpha set, there was 1,100 made. And actually, when they called it limited edition, it was actually the first two sets, but there were differences between these two print runs, and then eventually become separated out into Alpha here, and then later on Beta.
So what's the #1 difference picking the card up, knowing
Sure.
instantly this is the first print?
Mind if I take a look at the card?
No, help yourself,
Appreciate
please.
it. So, with the Black Lotus, Alphas will have a certain registration of this 0 up here, where it's a little bit to the right and it's a little bit down, as opposed to the later printings where it might be up and to the left. And actually, the corners have a much bigger radius as opposed to the next printing.
Okay.
So instantly, that's the #1 thing I look for.
Do you mean people shave the corners?
Sure. Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
actually take the corners and make them look like the earlier printing by clipping them.
Okay, so taking a look at that card, what
Yeah.
are you seeing?
I mean, it looks like it's accurately graded, thankfully. You know, I'd hope so. Got a little bit of corner wear, edge wear, but unquestionably authentic. How much was he looking to get for this thing?
Just a small price tag of $85,000.
Okay, okay. I mean, the way I see the market right now, I'd say 70,000 is a more safe number to buy it, to look to resell it.
Rick might kill me, but I'm thinking about it.
Good luck with that one, chum.
Good
All right,
seeing you.
thank you.
All right, take care.
All right, well, what do you think about what he said? Do you agree?
I think 85,000 is actually a pretty fair market price for this card.
Okay, and you're pretty firm on that, it sounds like?
I think so. I
Okay.
think it'd be really tough for me to come down on that. I think these are just going to go up.
And you know, I understand it. A card like this, you kind of ask for what you want. Beautiful card, thanks for bringing it in, but at $85,000, I'm gonna have to pass.